All right, what's up, guys? Main event, Eimantas Stanionis. We are undefeated so far on the day. We picked all of the fights correctly, accurately. Starting with the Cardenas fight, picked him to win by knockout. Giasov to win by knockout. We got Raymond Ford. All we need is Jaron. Round one starts. Both guys look pretty big. Ennis working the jab. Nothing like a world title fight, guys. The tension is in the air. I picked Ennis to win, and I said that I wouldn't be shocked if he wins by knockout. A lot of you guys disagree. We're all good about that. In the comments section, let me know if you guys are tuning in, if you're watching. All right, here we go. Let me know who you're going for. A minute gone in the first round. Ennis popping the jab. If you've never watched Stanionis before, high guard, jab-heavy offense. He has an economy of energy. You don't see him waste a lot of stuff. He's pressuring Boots. He's trying to put Boots on the back foot. We know Boots can fight at range and in the pocket. They're clinching up. A minute gone in the first. Mate, this is one of those fights. Don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Stanionis has ever fought a guy like Boots. I think Stanionis makes a great opportunity to see Boots at the highest level. Your opponents always bring the best out of you. Good body rip by Boots. And this is just more of the same by Stanionis. Big left hand lands from Stanionis. High guard here. Stays in the pocket. Landed a big hook to Boots. We know Boots has been susceptible with getting touched before. So, yeah, here we go. A minute left in the first. Boots switches to southpaw. He'll do that throughout the fight. He'll go from ortho to southie. Stanionis just keeps that high guard. Similar kind of style to Triple G. Has a good chin, good jab, high guard, stays in his opponent's wheelhouse the whole time. Stanionis looking quicker than I expected him to look. So, yeah, they're talking about that rehydration. It's a unification bout. Boots didn't have to adhere to the IBF 10-pound rehydration rule, in which he had to the last few fights. So the experts are saying he's been able to rehydrate and he's going to look better. I agree with that. He cuts a lot of weight. He's a huge 147. Stanionis, good luck. Boots is starting to unload a bit. 10 seconds left in the first round. Good first round, guys. If you're watching it, how you scoring it, let me know. Stanionis, all pressure as always. Landed a nice hook. Very close round to score. It's a very tough round to score. Comment section, got Boots too. What's up, Rob? What's up, Figaro? Yeah, if you guys watched all week on the channel, I broke this fight down. I picked Boots as well to win. I think that, early on it's going to be close, and I just expect mid to late rounds, Boots' skill set, his explosivity, just his more dynamic arsenal to take over. We'll see if that happens. Sometimes dynamic doesn't always equate to success. You think about world champions who kept it simple. Kelly Pavlik became a world champion at 160 pounds. All he threw was straight. He threw a jab and a straight right hand, and he knocked Jermaine Taylor out. That was in this exact arena in Atlantic City. I was actually at that fight. So if you on the side of Boots, we'll see if he can make Stanionis uncomfortable. He's there to get hit. Good first round. Round two, guys. Let's go. Love it. Remember, guys, also, whoever wins this fight gets the WBA, IBF, and the ring title. One step closer to becoming undisputed at 47. The other two champions, you have Mario Barrios and Brian Norman Jr. So this is a good sort of measuring stick to see if either of those other champions, how you would hold them up to either one of these guys. Beat. Boots coming out in southpaw. So you see the game plan right off the bat with Stanionis. High guard, force Boots to fight going backwards. Nice uppercut by Boots to the body. This is looking like it's going to turn into a dogfight. Boots is trying to work the body. For Boots to be successful, he has to work the body. And I think Stanionis makes it perfect opportunity to do so. He's here the entire time. So you have an opponent with a high guard the entire time coming forward, make him drop those hands by working the body and then coming up top. And that's exactly what Boots is doing so far. A minute gone in the second. A lot of body shots landed by Boots. Stanionis with a nice jab. The thing that we've seen so far in Boots' career is that you could lure him into a dogfight. Boots will stand there and trade with you. And this is what Stanionis is going to want him to do. Boots' boxing boots are dope. If you guys are watching, man, those are sick. All white with the blue Nike swoop, but pink, green, flashy graffiti on them. Those are tight. Boots popping that jab. Boots has the evident speed advantage. He's looking more comfortable in this round. Stanionis is shelling up a lot. Stanionis with a big right hook. Boots doesn't take a step back. Boots with a nice body rip. Now Boots is staying in the middle. Nice body rip counter by Boots. Stanionis says, come on. A minute left in the second. Fun fight. They're fighting right in the middle. Stanionis looks a bit off balance here. Stanionis he doesn't look as comfortable in the middle as he does pressing forward. I like Boots fighting orthodox right here. Oh, big uppercut. Dude, Boots throws that thing from his ankle. When he's shuffling left, from orthodox, he shuffles left to set up his left uppercut. That thing comes at such a low angle. Stanionis with a nice jab. 20 seconds left in the second round. Good jab by Stanionis. Good right hook by Boots. 10 seconds in the second. Boots has his hands down. Another close round. I'd give that round to Boots on activity. That first round, Stanionis depicted where the fight was the entire round, putting Boots on the ropes. That second round was different. You could tell that Bozy told his son to take control of the center, and that's exactly what he did. And what I saw was an Eimantas Stanionis looking more uncomfortable fighting in the center rather than pressing forward. And we'll see what round 3 looks like. I have it 1-1. Good fight so far. Boots starting to let go of his hands a little bit more to the body as well. Because he's so dynamic, he switches a lot. But like I said in his last fight against Chukachin, I like Boots. He looks more comfortable to me fighting out of orthodox, setting up his backhand, his uppercuts. Ooh, Stanionis with the nice left hook. Boots rolled with it. They're showing some highlights now in between rounds. Yeah, that uppercut counter is gorgeous. Round 3. Boots starting out in orthodox. Double jab. Stanionis high guard. Throws his jab up. Jab, jab, jab by Boots. Big right hand by Boots. See, so far, obviously it's really early in the fight. During my prediction during the week, Boots making it look lean. Yeah, during my prediction during the week, guys, in all the tape that I watched of Stanionis, I mean, granted his inactivity, you know, his last fight, he was coming off a guy who had 6 pro fights. I just don't see the offensive arsenal being enough to beat Ennis. I just don't see it. I guess people love that shiny 15-0 record, I think, and his Olympic pedigree. But, you know, even in the breakdowns, I'll talk about why an Olympic pedigree matters. But when it's a fight at the highest level, I'm not going to give the guy the nod because Stanionis had all these Olympic fights in the amateurs versus Ennis. But Ennis has 33 pro fights. So at the highest level, I'm always going to go to the pro. Big right hand by Stanionis. I don't like Boots on the ropes. I'm always going to favor the pro who has more pro experience. And we have to remember, Boots is only 27 years old. Stanionis is 30. Boots is on the ground. They're calling it not a knockdown. I'd like to see the highlight. No, it was a slip. Switching the stance, tripped on the feet. No knockdown. It was just odd to see Boots' glove hit the canvas. Never seen that. What I was saying is Boots is only 27. Stanionis is 30. A minute 20 left in the third. Boots is at southpaw right now. Stanionis is having some good luck this round. Nice combination from Boots. Damn, he's quick with his exchanges. He's a joy to watch when he's standing in the middle letting his hands go. Yeah, I don't like Boots on the ropes. Gets out of there, uses his feet. He's very patient with his footwork, shuffles out. A minute left. Stanionis trying to wrestle him up against the ropes. Come on, ref, break that up. Did that fancy shit later. Yep, somebody tell Boots to keep jabbing. I like that advice. Oh, come on. Nice uppercut. Good uppercut. Turn that into a hook. Big right hand by Stanionis. They're exchanging in the middle. This is what we want to see. Oh, both of them get caught. Stanionis' legs are wobbled. Boots going for the kill. 20 seconds. He thinks he has him hurt. Stanionis grabs him up smartly, puts him up against the ropes. Stanionis laughs, giggles it off, but his legs staggered for a bit. 10 seconds left in the third. He got caught with one of those big uppercuts. Boots throws from his heels. Stanionis was staggered there. Oh! Fun round. Let's see a replay of that. Whew. I used to live stream every single fight. It gets exhausting. I'm tired after just this one. Bozy. People were getting pissed I was calling him Boozy. Oh, that was a big right hand. Yeah, that was a drag down. Let's see that exchange, though. Right here. That one. Countering. That counter in Stanionis right above the ear where that equilibrium spot is. Round 4. Nice uppercut. Ennis, yeah, Mannix has Ennis up 3-0. It could be 2-1, but I'm not mad with 3-0. Oh, nice right hand. Oh! That's why I don't understand the hate that Boots gets, because he will stand and trade with his opponents. He's fun to watch. Even the announcers before the fight, I felt it was disrespectful talking about Boots had a bad year. What are you talking about? He won both of his fights, and they create this narrative that's in the media because he didn't want to move up a weight class to fight Virgil, and he won 2 fights by decision, not by knockout. He had a bad year. No, Teofimo Lopez losing to George K was a bad year. Mike Tyson getting knocked out against Buster, that's a bad year. Going 2-0 is not a bad year. It's a weird narrative they were trying to spin. A minute 45 left in the 4th. Boots has figured out his range. When Boots is at range, I don't see Stanionis scoring on him at all. It's when he likes to engage in the pocket in the clinch where Stanionis will land that hook from a high guard. Because Stanionis has abandoned that jab-heavy game plan so far. It's turning into just keeping a high guard, catching the punches off the guard and throwing hooks. Because other than that first round, Boots has controlled the feet. Where the fight goes down at. If you can't put Boots Ennis in a position where you want to put him, you're not going to beat him on points. That's not going to happen. There's no way. He has too many weapons. A minute left in the 4th. But that could be a double-edged sword. I mean, being too oh, beautiful. He's showboating now. Look at him. Boots is doing the look here, looksy-do, looksy-do. 30 seconds in the 4th. Stanionis is trying to laugh it off, but he looks frustrated. Oh, he's olaying him. Boots is dancing in there. 20 seconds left in the fourth. This is a DAZN. Yeah. Ten seconds left in the fourth. Boots is doing a dance after the fourth round. He's up 4-0, at least 3-1. There's a lot of boxing coming up, guys. There's so many fights on. If you haven't hit subscribe to the channel. All week, I break down the fights, analyze them, and then I'll give you the prediction, and we talk about the gambling odds as well. I haven't lost a fight, knock on wood, since the Tank Davis Roach fight. I mean, who didn't pick Tank to win that fight? So the draw screwed all of us. But last week went 6-0. Right now I'm 4-0. The week before 7-0. So if you're into picking the bets too, tune into the channel for that as well. But we use statistics, not emotions. Remember that. Stats don't lie. Round 5, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to tune out from here. Hopefully you like this live stream. I got a lot of stuff going on. I have to edit for the channel. If you haven't hit subscribe, hit subscribe. I appreciate you checking out the first 4 rounds with me. Like, comment, and share, and stay tuned to the channel. I appreciate you guys.